These are the Sony WH-CH720Ns, a pair of wireless ANC headphones that has some of the same features as Sony's own $400 WH-1000XM5s, and yet these only cost a fraction of the price at $150. So has Sony cut too many corners, or could this be the bargain that you've been waiting for? Welcome to my tech gear. Let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about design and build quality. When it comes to headphones, aesthetics matter, and the WH-CH720N headphones certainly do not disappoint in that regard. Now, from now on, I'm just going to call them the 720s because WH-CH720N, well, it's a bit of a mouthful. So the 720s have a modern and stylish look, and they're available in 3 different colours of black, white and blue. These are Sony's lightest ANC wireless headphones and weigh only 6.8 ounces or 192 grams. If you compare that to Sony's own flagship ANC headphones, the WH-1000XM5s, well, they weigh 8.8 ounces or 249 grams, which makes these super light in comparison. Now, I was worried that would make these feel cheap, but that's certainly not the case. They don't feel as premium as the XM5s, but bear in mind that the XM5s are almost 3 times the price of these. What's great to see, or rather not see, is any cheap shiny plastics. What you get here is a nice matte black finish, which means that they aren't going to show any fingerprints, and it has a very clean and a minimalist look to them. Controlling the headphones is super easy using the buttons on the ear cups too, that allow you to play, pause and skip tracks, as well as change the volume and switch between ANC modes. The headphones are foldable, but they're only hinged at the ear cup and so only fold flat, as opposed to Sony's WH-1000XM4s, which fold up even more and make them great travelling headphones. And I still think they're some of the best headphones that Sony have made to date. Whilst on the subject of travel, there is an omission here with these headphones, as the 720s don't come with a carry case. That's disappointing, especially if you want to travel with these and throw them in your bag. Even a travel pouch would have been better than nothing. These do feel well made though, as even when stretched there's no creaking in the headband, which certainly isn't uncommon around this price point. So I certainly think that these headphones could comfortably take a few knocks, just still look after them. Comfort wise, these headphones are equipped with thick and wide ear pads that cup your ears nicely. They also have plenty of pan and tilt movement in the ear cups, as well as a wide expandable range in the headband to suit all but the largest of head sizes. This all combines to make sure that you can get a really good fit with these no matter your head shape. These actually fit me better than Sony's more expensive headphones, the WH-1000XM4s, as they have very little padding on their ear pads, and so my ears touch the inside of those headphones when I put them on. I don't get that at all with the 720s due to those thick padding. That doesn't make them bulky though, it just makes them more comfortable. There's also some nice foam padding on the headband itself that is thick enough to provide some comfort for your head. So overall, that lightness combined with the nicely padded ear pads make these a really comfortable pair of headphones to wear even after hours of use, and you won't experience any discomfort or pressure points either. Moving on to the most crucial aspect of any pair of headphones: sound quality. Now, you don't get any high-res audio support like you do with more expensive headphones, but what you do get is sound done well. The 720s are equipped with 30mm drivers similar to Sony's XM5s. You do lack some of the extra clarity and definition that you get with Sony's flagship headphones, but the sound provided by the 720s is still clear across the range, albeit with a definite lean into the bass, making them great for listening to music, podcasts and audiobooks. So the sound signature, whilst flat and neutral with ANC turned off, when you turn ANC on, it takes a noticeable shift into the bass, which gets a massive boost. Now, fortunately, you can jump into the Sony mobile app and customize the 5-band graphic equalizer to offset this. If you are a bass head, then there's even a clear bass slider that you can push all the way up to 10 to get some bone rattling bass out of these. It's not my cup of tea, but it is pretty impressive. Overall, when tuned, the bass is punchy without being overpowering, and the mids and the highs are well balanced, resulting in an excellent listening experience. One of the standout features of the 720s is its noise cancelling performance. These headphones have the same V1 processor chip as Sony's flagship WH-1000XM5s. Now, whilst these don't provide noise cancelling quite as good as those headphones, well, they're not far off. On a plane, for instance, it does a really good job of cancelling out the low rumble of jet engines and even the higher pitch frequencies of the aircon units, which plenty of other headphones can struggle with. It struggles a bit more with cancelling out people's voices, but plenty of other headphones struggle with that too. For those times when you actually want to hear people and your surroundings though, then you can switch ANC off or switch it to ambient sound mode in the mobile app, where you can choose between 20 different levels to dial in the amount of ambient noise you want to let into your headphones. There's even a voice pass-through option that focuses on allowing only voices through. Both of these are really useful when crossing busy streets or taking phone calls. So overall, these headphones have good ANC that is more than enough for all but the most challenging of environments. Now that same V1 processor and the mic also work together to allow you to take calls on these headphones in both quiet and noisy environments. But don't just take my word for it, let's go do a mic test. You'll now listen to a mic test of the Sony WH-CH720N headphones in a quiet room, so you can hear what it would sound like if you were to take a call on these in a quiet environment. Now, quiet environments are quite easy, and the Sony is doing a pretty good job of making my voice clear and well heard, so let's switch to something a little more noisy. You'll now listen to the mic on the top of the camera with some coffee shop noise playing in the background, so you can hear what the ambient sound in the room is like. If we now switch to the mics on the headphones themselves, you'll now listen to the mics on the WH-CH720N, so you can hear how well these headphones are cancelling out that background noise. Now, all up, I think they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, it is heavily digitizing my voice and it's a bit fuzzy around the outside, but overall, you can still hear me. You can't hear hardly any of that background noise, so all up, it's doing a pretty good job. The 720s have good battery life, offering up to 35 hours of playback with ANC turned on or 50 hours with ANC turned off, all on a single charge, so you can easily use them for multiple days without having to worry about recharging them. They are also equipped with quick charging that gives you 60 minutes of playtime with just a 3-minute charge. This is perfect for those times when you need to quickly top up your headphones before heading out. Whilst these headphones do come with a USB-C charging cable, you can still use them using the provided 3.5mm audio cable. Even when they've completely run out of power, the 720s are equipped with Bluetooth 5.2, allowing you to easily connect them to your smartphone, your tablet, or any other Bluetooth enabled device. You can even connect to 2 devices at the same time, as these headphones also support multi-point, so you can connect to your laptop and mobile phone at the same time and listen to music from one and take a call on the other without having to disconnect and reconnect from one device to the other. And that is super handy. So should you buy it? Well, I've been pretty impressed with these headphones. They sound good, they're comfortable to wear, and they have good ANC to boot. They have the same V1 processor as the more expensive WH-1000XM5s and even use the same mobile app that give it a lot of the same functionality as its more expensive sibling. I do still lament the absence of no travel pouch or case, and you don't get some of the extra bells and whistles such as wear detection and AI processing of their more expensive headphones, but you could almost regard the 720s as the XM5 Lite headphones, as they still offer a lot, especially for only $150. I will place product links to it in the description down below, so you can go check it out for yourself. If you'd like to look at an alternative for these headphones, then check out the link up here. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more reviews and tech related content. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.